What's up? It's your boy Yergi here. We actually got a special episode for you here today. Not only am I gonna be doing my Eden build episode, what's up, Zoop? Of course, you're the first one. But we also are gonna be talking about the Splitgate 2 beta drop. They just gave us the day, and I'm hyped, bro. May 22nd. Put it on your calendars. We are going to be playing Splitgate 2, but not just playing Splitgate 2. They also added what I'm most hyped about, the map editor, my guys. And you know what I'm doing day one? I'm doing a speed build. I'm bringing you guys a takedown map because I know it's what you guys want. Yeah, bro, I'm so fucking hyped. I can't even express. I've been waiting for them to finally announce what day they were gonna drop the beta, and Takedown does fuck, okay? Like, Takedown gets bitches. It's just a fact. There is no question about it. So sadly, I lost some of my progress from last time, but luckily it wasn't that much. So we're staying pretty good on the map. I'm just gonna finish putting these portals in. I gotta get this middle portal done, and then I think we're gonna just put a pause on this part, and we're gonna move to the basement and finish that out. While I'm building, I'm just gonna kind of ramble on about all the updates we've been getting, which honestly, so many updates in such a short span of time. I could easily cover them real quickly, but what's the fun in that? Honestly, the biggest thing for me is just the amount of maps they've been. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's why, because I'm still on my 100 rotation. They've been announcing we're getting a stadium rework. We got a Charlie rework. And that's just kind of what we know about. Oh, they're also bringing back a map from Blocktober. I have a video that I'm going to be releasing soon actually talking about that. It's just crazy the amount of things that they're going to be releasing in just the beta. And then they're setting up to where they're going to be funneling what it seems like a lot of our map creator map, like our map builder maps, into the actual playlist. Like, they're putting a lot of effort, it looks like, into the actual map builder, so that way we can be bringing you guys actual dev quality maps, which is what we want to be doing. We don't want our maps to look like some gray, blocky blah. Like, that's not what I want. Not what I want at all. But Zoo, what are you most excited about? I know there's a lot that is going to be in the beta that just wasn't there in the alpha. So I know there's some people who maybe weren't as excited with the content of the beta that are definitely going to be more hyped now. Yeah, I'm gonna do one whole thing like that. Why not? Hell yeah. Okay, now I'm just going to copy that over. What, you got nothing, Zoop? Well, anyways, besides that, there's just a lot more coming to, but besides just the map editor and more maps, which is what I'm most excited for. There's a lot of cosmetics that seem to be coming as well. They're gonna actually be showing what our progression system for the most part is going to be looking like. It seems like they had put out a tweet. I think it was either a day ago or so. I'm not sure exactly when it was. Talking about how we lost the progression we played for in the alpha, but everything you're playing for in the beta, you get to keep progression wise. So I'm assuming they're using the beta almost as like an early access. So if you're playing the beta, like everything, all your levels, all of your progression, all of your cosmetics, all the cosmetics from the alpha are going to carry over, but everything from the beta is going to carry over into launch, which is really good to know. It means you're not just investing your time into nothing. I have to pull this part out a little bit more. It has like a little like extra ledge here. Besides that, they're talking about all the different ways that you can actually earn cosmetics as well, which gets me excited because they're not just focused on how they're going to be able to sell us cosmetics. They actually want you to be able to earn cosmetics through playing achievements and doing all that kind of stuff, which is always great to hear. And then if you saw some of the cosmetics that they had in the blog post they did a little bit ago, their animations look amazing. Like, I haven't seen many games with that level of animation. What up, Bam? Yo, Bam. I was actually just thinking about it before stream. Message me when I get off stream so I can get you those codes before I close Splitgate. Okay? I keep forgetting about that. Bro, I'm so hyped for the beta in May. I was actually just talking about what I was most hyped for. What is it that you're most looking forward to in the beta, Bam? This needs to be centered more. That's better. Because honestly, I wasn't expecting them to be adding in the map editor in the beta, but the fact that they are, I am so hyped for. You know, I'm gonna be speed building a couple maps just to get started, just so we can have some maps to play. We haven't had any news on custom games or a custom browser yet. I would assume we would be getting that with our map builder, but you just don't know. we we haven't heard anything. I hope we get some news on that soon, but we're just kind of waiting to hear. I think it actually kind of, that is pretty similar to what we got going. Because you don't just like look down and in, and then when you're here, I gotta do another lip out. There we go. But now I need to scale this down quite a bit actually. Let's go to 1 and then 2. That's probably probably still too much. Let's go down a bit more. Honestly, I really hope that the custom games pair well with the map editor so we can just make some really fun game modes. Because as fun as it is making competitive maps, bro, there's just something about making mini games that's just so much fun. And I miss that. I used to make mini games a lot in the Halo Forge. And I haven't really done that since I moved over to Splitgate. So what I'm really looking forward to the most is being able to get back to making mini games more. Honestly, it's gonna have to be like half that size though. No, like that. Yeah, like that. Yeah, no, I'm just so stoked. There's something like playing the alpha, it just lit a little bit of a fire in me for Splitgate 2 now that, dude, I just gotta feed that fire with more Splitgate 2. Like, I'm happy. I just love rewards though. Oh, are you in achievement grinder? Bam. Like, do you just like 100%ing games for rewards and stuff? I feel like this is supposed to come out just a little bit more. Let me see if I can do something about that. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Did you actually used to play the old Call of Duty games where they used to have those camo and achievement grinds? Where if you complete achievements, you'd either get a camo or you get some sort of like uh, banner or name tag. They're just like, they give you just a bunch of stupid rewards for doing just random stuff, and it was just fun because if you ever got bored, you could just find some achievement. Yes, bro, exactly. You just give me arbitrary rewards for arbitrary achievements, and I will grind them for the end of days. That's all you need in a video game. You don't need a whole lot to keep the ADHD and the dopamine flowing. Actually, it seems a lot better, I think. It is more like this. God, I miss the old Call of Duty camo and achievement grinds. They were just second to none, honestly. A little sad we don't have them anymore. Right? It's honestly what keeps the more casual players playing, because they don't care about being at the top of leaderboards. They don't care about people like me. Like, casual players don't care about making a map that other people are going to play on. They want maps that are going to be made for them. They want progression and stuff. Yes, they do. Okay, I'm not saying they don't have the camel grind still. It just they don't have quite the same achievement grind like they used to, which I used to love. But Coma, how about you? What are you most excited for? Bro, I love zombies. It's just zombies aren't what they used to be. My brother has actually recommended this zombie game. I forgot the name of it. It's a smaller indie game. It's literally just zombies. It's kind of more like the old school COD zombies. Yeah, but no, Spiritual. Yes, that one. He talks very highly of it. Although it's like if I could get a couple people to play with me, I might actually buy it and try it out. It's just I don't want to play by myself. Okay, I need to remember. I'm going to Discord to check out how this looks here. Actually, I could just do it on my phone so that way I don't have to pause the screen. Let's go to building. Can I get a good look at it? Huh. I really did not get a good look at it with those. Oh, I can do a YouTube video. That's what we're gonna have to do. YouTube video. YouTube video. Um. Honestly, I still hope they at some point think about doing a PvE mode, but NP Camel Grind is just a mess due to how people play and stuff. Yeah, that's fair. Zombies was just bad. Wasn't bad, just boring at times. Did you play the old zombies? Like the Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2? MW 2019. That's actually fair. I think I didn't even play that one honestly. The last Modern Warfare I played like seriously was um you know what it was? I had tried out Ghost, Black Ops Ghost, and after that I was just like, "No, we're done. No more Call of Duty for me." I don't even blame you on that. That's actually a very good strategy. It's just, I don't know. There's just something about Call of Duty's formula got so old and stale for me that I just couldn't play anymore. It's just hard to play Call of Duty at this point. Subscriptions, that's what I'm looking for. Where's Phoenix at? I need your eating gameplay. Eden! Okay, does that go all the way up, though? Okay, watch with me. We'll see if he ever goes to where I need him to, which he probably won't. Wait, is that flush? Is that flush? Is that flush? Can you look for me, Phoenix? Please look the other way. No, you don't look the other way. I think I got the overhang at least close enough. Okay, it does come flush. It actually makes it a lot easier on me. Shins on Black Ops 2. Honestly, though, yes. I agree with you, Bam. 100%. Me and you are on the same page. I know Black Ops 2 Origins wasn't always... Origins was good, though. Origins was good. Transit, though? I am telling you, if you are an old school Call of Duty fan, Call of Duty Zombies fan, Transit had something going. They had such lore and Easter eggs like weaved into that map that you could play that thing forever. And I mean forever and not get bored. Yeah, no, the camos you get out of masteries now from Call of Duty have gotten really nutty. I will not lie. Come on, why can't I get this to stay where I want it? What if I can... I need it to be perfect. Why won't it be perfect for me? What if I... I have not seen the Abyss camo, though. That would be interesting. Why? No, she wasn't ready. Oh wait, I can actually just move it up then, huh? I think it needs to be a little wider still. Yeah, 3. It's always 3, bro. Every time, it's always 3. Might as well just go down to 3 too. No, it wasn't quite 3. I think it's like 2.5 actually. I need to grab one of these to see where it fits. Oh, no magnets. Bad. No more magnets. Okay, maybe it was 2. Yeah, it was 2. Because I still got to fit this underneath. Like this. Not even flush. Okay, that's why. Wonder if I can get this flush with magnets. Okay, so I can. That is very satisfying to know. But how am I gonna build all around this? Stoma! We love to see you! What are you most excited to see to come to the beta in May 22nd? Of course, we know the map editor, so let's make it a little harder here. Custom games. Do we know custom games are going to be there yet, though? I would love to see them. I would love to see custom games. Don't get me wrong. But are we gonna see them? What do you think, Soma? That's what I've been thinking too. It does feel like it's going to be more of an early access thing, less of a beta, because they're going to be selling the founder packs. You're going to be able to buy cosmetics. They're already talking about the shop. Why are they going to just close it all down and make us wait to then launch the game? That doesn't make sense. Why the fuck is this? Whatever, it does not matter. Okay. Hard to play such have custom map access if we don't have custom games to be. I mean, that's fair. I mean, we got 25, 10 custom modes, map builder, keep progress in the open betas, so I'm pretty sure we will see this time everything of the current state of Splitgate 2. For the most part, they might hold a couple things back still. Like, they might have a couple things planned to release at launch that just aren't quite ready yet. It seems like they're actively cooking stuff up as they're announcing stuff. Like, they've actually listened to some of the stuff we wanted and then cooked it up for their announcements. Like Charlie, I don't think Charlie was in their plans until we as a community overwhelmingly said, hey, can we get a takedown map? We want takedown, and Charlie's one of our favorite takedown maps. They showed a plant bug weapon skin. I hope they give us one of those in the beta. I think that might be either in one of the founder packs or that's going to be in the store. Like, one of those two. Or it might be, I think they're doing a battle pass. It might be in the battle pass. I don't know. That thing looked cool, though. Yeah, I agree. I want that bug skin. Give me that bug skin. Okay, that's actually a lot better. Lot better. Wait, no, I gotta... Yeah, I gotta put it to the back like that. So that way I can then put the wall up front. If I count the current maps we saw, we get 13 maps. So why would they add takedown only for Charlie? I bet. Yeah, we're getting more than Charlie, but they're showing Charlie because they know it's a fan favorite. And they're probably gonna bring a couple others back too that the fans like. Like, I know Delta's one that people like. Some people like Alpha. They should rework Hotel. You could do a rework on, what was another one? Oh wait, no, just bring back Golf. Golf was good. You probably could do a slight rework on Golf, but Golf was one that people like. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. It's kind of what this episode's about, though. That's kind of what Ozone is, though, a little bit. When you look at the design of it, it's kind of like they just took Ozone and just, like, shrunk it down. Yeah, that's basically... Ozone's just Oasis, but, like, a quarter of the size. This controller is giving me problems. There you go. Okay. Good about the current Charlie maps are the textures. It's really strange. I can't even see some team colors there. Thank you, Robos. Thank you. I mean, we're all excited for Splitgate 2 too. Right now, we're kind of just discussing the maps for the most part because, you know, map builders. Stone was out here waiting for Splitgate 3. Lol. But honestly, dude, they just keep announcing more and more, and I just keep getting more and more hype for Splitgate 2. Like, I haven't been this hyped for a game since the launch of either it was Halo 3 or Halo Reach. A little bit. Like, I kind of knew there was going to already be a Forge in Splitgate 2. I just didn't know that they were going to be putting it in the beta. That was cool. I was hyped for that. It seems like they are because they're bringing back Takedown and the simulation maps. So you would assume that means rank's gonna come with it. Although I could see maybe saving rank for launch too, but why? Why wait? Just like people want it. Just give people what they want. They want the rank. Give them the rank. Okay, I need like a pillar thing here. Thank you for the follow, though. A lot of the other map creators have, yeah. We're just missing a couple right now, but they're being worked on. Like, Stoma has made a couple maps himself. I know Code Phoenix and River have made a couple, and I'm trying to think if there's anyone else that's made a map as well. I wonder if Hunter Killer's made one? I'm not sure if he has. But we've got almost all of them. I need to take the magnets off for this. I need like a 2 by 2. Honestly, you should. There's been a couple Nuketown remakes, but none that I personally liked. They're all undersized. Like, they tried to do a 1-to-1, but it doesn't fit the movement of Splitgate then. You kind of need to upscale it to make it actually work. But yeah, a Nuketown we're going to need in Splitgate 2. I had started making a it was a Black Ops 2 hijacked remake, but I just got sidetracked with a couple other projects at the time. It's honestly more down this way. I think this is more rounded out. I'm gonna have to go to YouTube to probably get a look at that, but for the most part there's a pillar here. I have that. I might need to actually thicken this out a bit. I might come through and just fiddle with these two later as well, but for the most part, I now got the courtyard for the most part done. I'm going to come back and extend the walls later. And there's going to be 2 rocks I put in here as well, but again, that's easy to do. My progress about Splitgate 2 infos. Okay. I will check that out, Corella, in a sec. Do not worry. But I have so many ideas for maps I want to make in Splitgate 2. I can't even lie. I want to focus more on mini games though. Thank you, Stolma. That's what I love to hear. I'm actually been very happy with how this part came out. I was most worried about it because this is the part that's on that 45-degree angle. But now that this has come out pretty clean, the rest should kind of just fall into place because all I really got to do now is finish up the basement here. And once I finish the basement, it's just kind of extending the walls out and fine-tuning a couple things. But yeah, after that, we should be all good. You're making a pack, bro. Just save it for Splitgate 2. Save it. Save it. Just save it. We don't need it in Splitgate 1. We need it in Splitgate 2. Oh, what the fuck? Why did that just rotate on me? Oh, because I still have magnets on. Why do we have magnets on? Yeah, I'm gonna start building out into the basement now. Go. I will try how fast. Why just make this one big? Yeah, you're gonna have to test to see how fast you can speed build. I heard a tip from someone that he was able to make a map in 6 hours. To be fair, for the person I know, that's like, it depends on the kind of map he's making. I can see him doing that, actually. But we will, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see, guys. Oh, okay, there we go. I was pressing the wrong button. I need to make it bigger still. My heart on fire. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Like, we're not going to be keeping the aesthetics of our Splitgate 1 maps. I can tell you that much. We're definitely going to want to update the aesthetics of everything. I do not want this whole gray blocky mess on my Splitgate 2 maps. No siree. Okay, we're gonna have to work on this, but yeah, there's a portal that goes there. Pretty sure it's a single one, though. I mean, I just hope we're able to, you know, group objects together and copy them. You know, like how we talked about, like, making templates and stuff before. You know how cool that'd actually be? Actually being able to make templates. Like, what I mean by that is, like, this whole middle portal here, like, I could just go through. Honestly, I'm gonna have to mess around with the map creator myself too. My tip normally though is if you're able to get the game up on a second screen, so you have Call of Duty up on one screen and you have Splitgate up on your other screen, you can basically, when you need a reference for a line of sight or something, you can go onto that screen and go to the part of the map you want, and you can kind of helps you to judge what it looks like from that POV, so that way it's easier to then recreate that POV in Splitgate. That's the best tip I have for remaking maps. The hardest part I've been having with this map is I can't open up Splitgate 2 right now and just walk around to get a POV. I'm going off of screenshots and just past memory. It's really hard to get the scaling right when you're doing that. But if you can actually walk around on the map, you're gonna get a better feel for what it should feel like. I was down over here. This is what I was working on. No. But I'm pretty sure we could see some sort of group feature and duplication feature in open beta. I mean, I hope so, you know? Like, it'd be really cool. You know how fast we'd be able to make our maps then. You know how fast we'd fill up the servers with our maps. Oh, you know what? I don't think they had portals there, but I feel like there should have been. I could be wrong. There might have been portals there. Start working out this way. Walls are going to be my saving grace right now. I'm going to have to figure out the scaling on these portals. I know they're not this big. That I do know. I wonder if it's a 1.5 by 1.5. Because they are bigger. You know, that would be really cool to see. It has been something we have been telling 1047 ever since we first got the map editors, so you would kind of hope they'd been listening to our feedback. I don't know. I'm kind of fun. Like I'm excited for Takedown and all the sim maps. Though there's something fun about those maps. It's just so simplistic. You don't need to worry about a bunch of stuff. It's kind of a you turn your brain off and you shoot kind of game mode. I would like that. Like so, I know, Stoma, you don't like the look of the sim textures. Me too, Stoma. Me too. But you know the sim map textures. What if they gave us similar, like a similar background and textures so we could make Takedown maps ourselves? How cool would that be? just didn't shorten this one yet. I'll just actually keep it because I'm gonna have to raise those up. I mean, again, another thing we've been begging for since we first got the map editor, so you kind of would hope they are gonna add that. From what we see, it does look like there's more colors. It seems like, also, they're giving us assets. That's what it looks like. The map that they showed looked like it was an asset map. Like, it didn't seem like they were using scalables. You know what I mean? Why is this different from this? I think they will do that, Bam. They've definitely hinted at bringing some skins back, but like you're gonna have to pay for them again, even if you have them in Splitgate 1, which like of course makes sense. Like they put a lot of time and effort into making this game. We're gonna have to spend a little money on everything they've done. I just keep eyeing this, like how am I gonna put my walls up? There is, yeah, me too. Like I already know I want to get the Founders Pack. Like I'm already so hyped for this game, and the amount of time I'm gonna be playing it, I'm gonna spend money on this game. Guaranteed. Because I love Splitgate, I love 1047, and yeah. I haven't really played... I say it a lot, but I haven't... Honestly, I haven't been a part of a community or played a game that's been this community focused since Halo. Halo 3, Halo Reach days, you know? Before Bungie sold out to Sony and made Destiny. Yeah. Yeah, I did see the cliffs. I'm like... So from my understanding, I'm not sure what kind of terraforming we're gonna get, but they do have some sort. It might be a little buggy at first, but they have it. I'm just interested to see what it's gonna look like, because again, like Stoma, every time we get on this, I'm gonna have to pull this out. Where is it? It's environment, rocks. I'm sick of this. I am sick of this. I do not want this. Yeah. As long as it's scalable and I can like fit it to my maps a bit better than this. I don't want this anymore. I'm done with this. You know what? I'm gonna edge this corner off. I don't like the 90-degree corner. Tools scaling 0.5. corner over here then. Wait, no, I need to move this before I do that. My girlfriend text me. I need to make sure my girlfriend didn't text me, so... Okay, perfect. Do not want the girlfriend to get mad. Never wanting that. Is that smooth? That's smooth. Let's go. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna have it right now, especially from what information I have. But I hope we get scripting at some point. I really want scripting. From the quality of what I've seen so far, I think we can see scripting at some point. It's just when and how buggy is it going to be? Like, what exactly will it entail too? What can we script? That's what I'm all curious to be finding out soon. Because you got to imagine they're going to be, with this being the announcement they're making right before May, that they are going to be making more announcements leading up until the launch. Pretty soon here, you're going to start seeing the big name streamers coming in and being like, we're trying out Splitgate. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. And them actually taking the effort to make sure we can actually provide content that's almost dev quality will help us to give them content to then give to the community too. Like, the content we make can become the content that the community plays in the normal playlist. And yes, don't worry, Bam, we will get more events. That will definitely come. We are already planning more tournaments. I know Cyber is going to be doing more community events. There's going to be a bunch of that stuff. Splitgate 2's beta is dropping May 22nd. They just announced it this morning. We are all hyped. Have you been keeping up with all of what they've been announcing? Because they, in their announcement, they had also teased that they're going to be putting the map editor in the beta too. So Splitgate 2 has a map editor. We're all hyped for it. And they said they're going to have like 15 plus maps. That's going to be, I think, actually in the playlist. But then they said infinite maps, which is them teasing the whole map editor. And right now, yeah, I'm just kind of remaking Eden and Splitgate 1 while we wait for the beta to drop, because I don't know what else to do. you have a favorite? Yeah, I actually do, Bam. If you give me a second, I'll show you. So this is my favorite Carbine skin, 100%. I think it's called Skull Crusher or something. Dude, it's just sick. If I can do my inspect, actually, I don't play on MNK, so give me a second. How do I? Oh, there's inspect. Yeah, look at how cool that is. And then how do I emote? There we go. And then this is my favorite skin. Bro, I know it's such a sick skin. I have it for a couple other of my weapons, but it's my favorite on my carbine. It just makes your carbine look so beefy in just the right way. I don't even know if that's correct. I'm gonna have to mess with those to see, but that is correct. That's starting to feel more like the basement. I just have to finish these walls out a bit more. You're missing the pom-poms. I feel that. I do. So these are exactly the same. I'm gonna have to get the angle in here somehow. Oh, you know, a little overstimulated with trying to talk about all the updates and build at the same time, but we're here for it. We're here for it. We are here for it. I'm actually... The kind of skins we're going to be seeing in Splitgate 2 are going to be next level. Like, I don't even think you see those kind of animations in, like, Fortnite and stuff. Thank you, Bam. Thank you. I love that character skin, not gonna lie. How do I... Ooh, I don't like this. Gonna have to... It's because of the portal wall. That's really why. Honestly, I could probably just do this. Oh, no! I didn't want to do that. An undo button would be really nice, you know? An undo button. That's what I'm looking forward to. I just deleted that. I need... Oh my god. I'm gonna miss not having to worry about that. Not gonna miss that at all. Can't believe I just did that to myself. Yo, what it do? Oh, you're Splitgate 2 dev? Hell yeah. Welcome to the chat. I love to see that. No, honestly, I was just so hyped for Splitgate 2 that I couldn't wait for Splitgate 2 to come out to start playing Splitgate again. So, and I've already made a couple maps in Splitgate 1, so why not make a Splitgate 2 map? Have some fun. Also, it kind of helped me get into starting to make videos and streaming too, which honestly, it's been a lot of fun. I enjoy talking to people as I make my maps. Oh, I need to go a little down more. Although it can get hard to try and juggle both talking and building at the same time. But I'm practicing, I'm learning, and I'm just having fun. But Hell yeah, thank you. What do you do at 1047 exactly then? Are you a community manager? Do you work on like UI? Are you an artist? Okay, I need to fit this into here though. I'm gonna make it skinny just so I can fit it. Okay, okay. You know what? Fair enough. That's an important job, you know? Without you, we can't make the game. You make it everyone else's job easier, and we thank you for that. But honestly, your guys' announcement today was amazing. I loved it. Please, can I get that to work? I can honestly make that work. That blends in to where once I bring this up, scale this up a bit here. I can just blend it in and you won't even notice it then. No, don't worry about typos at all. We're in a Twitch chat. You can mistype all you want. I'll probably still be able to understand what you're trying to say. I mean, if you like watching me make maps, that's kind of the whole point of why I started this channel. I used to spend hours just making maps by myself, and I found people enjoy watching it, and I enjoy talking to people as I make them, so it's a win-win. I'm just gonna get that to where it's flush then. And then as you see, yeah, that just blends in so nicely then to where you don't even see it. And once I bring everything up to, it'll be mwah. Now I just gotta do that on the other side. Right now, I'm just kind of putting the walls up for the basement so that way I can visualize it a little bit better. As you can probably see now, I have already done most of the spawns and the courtyard. And now I'm kind of just working into the basement. Because I felt like the basement would be the easiest thing to do. So get the hardest parts done first, and then I can focus on the easier part. And then after that, I normally finish with doing the rest of the walls up, some aesthetics. And I'm going to do the momentum portals last out here. Because we're going to have to play around with those. We might have to change the design a bit to actually get it to work in Splitgate 1. But for now, we got to focus on this. Bring this down. No, it's funny that you popped in this chat. I had been talking to another dev about trying to do an interview about the beta, because I just want to get a dev's perspective about what they're excited for in the upcoming beta and just what it's been like working on Splitgate 2. Because I'm honestly I'm kind of a fangirl. That's the best way I can describe it. I love Splitgate so much. I haven't played a game I love this much since my Halo 3 Halo Reach days. Or will that work? That works. I just then have to bring it down by 1. so I don't have the Z fighting. Because if you see, I'm going to talk about this a lot in my streams too. That Z fighting happens when you have two surfaces fighting for the same space, and it causes this weird visual glitch. And just a good way to do it is just by going one down, boom, and you can't see it, and it kind of blends into the other level as well then too. And then I'm just gonna bring this one over. Oh, why am I? Oh, I'm on the 1. I gotta go back to my 50 snap. I always forget about that. Scaling. That's flush. I wonder if I can get away with putting this down 1 because I had to move that over. No, I'm still gonna need it up to 5. I could do it 0.25. That might actually work. No, that's not going to work. This one's going to have to be a 0.1 movement because this one you have to worry about it staying flush, so you don't want to move it too much. So we're just going to... Is it on the Z-axis? That's perfect. So that way you don't notice the difference, but you're not causing that Z... I thought I moved it. No, I did not move it the way I thought I moved it. There we go. That's the way I was supposed to move it. Now I'll go back to 50 snap. So glad you guys are saying that. Honestly, I haven't been a part of a community as awesome as this before. I remember joining back when they first added the map editor, because I had been playing the MCC collection at the time because I didn't really like many games. But then I started playing Splitgate, and honestly, it was just so much fun. The community was just so awesome and welcoming. And just active too. Like they were always doing events and just streaming with the community. Yeah, 100%. Especially if you're used to being on Discord, a lot of the community are on Discord and in the Discord servers, and just will welcome you in and just like you're a friend playing a game, which is what you want. Yeah, that's perfect. I need a different texture. I don't like this. This is an ew. Scaling. This is going to go to 5. This is going to go to 4. That's better. And, like, it's also good to know that the devs feel welcomed, because we want devs who worked on other games and done good jobs to want to work on Splitgate, because we want you to make the game better for us. Like, that's what we want. We want devs as committed to this game as we are. Dude, I've been excited for the beta for a while now, ever since the alpha ended. It's just finally getting the chance to get our hands on it, you know? That's amazing to hear too. Like, honestly, I would love to one day, if I were to grow my skill enough, to be a dev at 1047 making maps. That would be awesome. I just know I'm not quite there yet and I have some stuff to work on. But like, that's the kind of people they want, right? The people who play the games, they're passionate about doing something. I just love Splitgate so much. Okay, bring us up to 7, and then we're gonna have to move it 0.1, and that's gonna be X, I believe. No, oh, that's actually perfect. Why is this different? 40 0. I need to put it back to 50 snap. I messed something up here and I need to figure out what I messed up. Okay, 30 to 50. Okay, 400 0. 400 0. Okay, what is this scale at? 700 is, what is going on? What in tarnations? Something is off. Oh, maybe that's what's off. Something's fishy here, Batman. Why is this perfect, but this one has the Z fighting? Or is it just the angle I'm looking at it? It might just be the angle I'm looking. Yeah, okay, it does have the Z fighting. It was just the angle. Should make sure I'm doing the right one, though. Come on. Just show your face. Show me what you're doing. Oh, that's scale. Movement. There we go. Okay, so it's the Z I want. Boom. And this one I'm pretty sure is the X I want. No. Movement. X. Yeah, the X is what I wanted. There we go. Okay, I fixed it. It's fixed. So I actually have fun first game. I think probably half of the company was fans, and I know at least a handful of hired. Yeah, I actually know quite a few of the devs that used to be community members back when I first joined the community. Like, I don't even know if Cyber was a dev when I first joined, because he was just a community manager for the Splitgate map builders at the time. He wasn't actually a full dev yet. Full one. Oh god, no. Come on, come on. There we go. 1. Yeah, we love Cyber. He's a little goofball, but we love him. And then there's also Endo and the Finest Ben, 2 great devs as well. I love how Ben spends so much time on the back end of things, getting things to work, yet he'll still come and play games with us. He's an absolute legend. Why is this? Okay, no, it's good. Okay. So Valkyrie says he wasn't even working for Splitgate till after they announced the MVP program. That makes sense. You'll probably meet Endo soon. He's one of the more famous community managers. He actually used to be a community member before they hired him, and now he's like a community favorite. To be fair, he's just a lot of fun. Once you get to meet him, you'll understand why. He's a great guy. No, but honestly though, Jules, this has been a treat. Having a 1047 dev just chilling in my chat. I feel Oh, and you followed my chat? Oh, I feel special. This has been a good stream. I'm happy I you know what? I'm happy I got on today. There was a small part of me that was like, I'm not quite feeling the stream today, but I was like, I gotta live up to my schedule and I gotta stream. 390. Okay, so these are completely off right now. This isn't right. Honestly, yeah. It's always fun meeting people who have those same interests as you. Why are these so far? No, okay, it's not. I'm just tripping. Okay, so 49 by 300. That's where it brings me. Okay. I don't want that. I want to do it the other way. Yeah, that's better. I hope they fix the rotate. Well, they did. Okay. One thing, like, I really hope they fix is this, like, rotation bug here. So I can't grab this object from anywhere but the one spot that they predetermined. And if you can tell, that can change a lot based on where it's rotated. I hope they fix that. Like, I hope I'll be able to click a point on the object and, like, rotate it from that point I clicked on. Because you can do some interesting math with that to get some cool features in your maps. And then it's pretty much just kind of like this. Wonder if I can... If we just did this instead. Probably just going to put this down and then put a wall going from this to the portal walls anyways. I might need to do it smaller. Do it to 1. honestly, there's no reason Splitgate 2 should not do better than Splitgate 1 did. No reason. They've improved every aspect of their game. They've even improved just how they're tackling it from the very start. There's nothing about it that I can see going wrong at this point. Like, even the small bugs and glitches they have, they're always on top of fixing. They're very vocal with the community about what's going on. Which is, like, that's the recipe for success in video games. Like, just let your community what you're doing. Know what you're doing. You're done. Honestly, I think people will get over that fast, especially with just the amount of variety they're going to be adding. One thing we've talked about is them possibly adding an extra ability to each faction, so you're not just limited to one ability. It will help to add more variety to gameplay, as well as not feeling like a hero shooter as much. It'll feel more like a class-based shooter, like it's supposed to be. I hate moving these. Okay, bet. Now scale it up. Wrong way. Movement going up to 50 now. Bet, perfect. Stoma, save your creative juices for Splitgate 2. Please, please, I'm begging you. It would be a little bit like Halo 3, Halo Reach. Some fans will stay, some will go. Won't be the end of franchise. Yeah, I honestly think you'll gain more people than you'll lose. The people you lose, like, they weren't in it for an FPS game. They're in it for a portaling game. Okay, fair, Soma. Fair. Test it in Splitgate 1, and then just portal it over to Splitgate 2 as fast as you can. Yeah, the passive abilities are actually kind of nice. I think they could use a couple tweaks, like nothing major though. Maybe add an extra passive. Like, you don't have to have the same passive. You can switch up the passive you have. Movement 5. Yes, that's fair, Stoma, but you also have a lot more time than I do. I don't have that kind of time to do all that kind of stuff. Like, once I do something, like, it's done. Like, that's why I decided to do an Eden build, because once I'm done with this, I'm not going to remake it in Splitgate 2. Just build smaller maps. I am gonna, my first couple maps in Splitgate 2 are gonna be a little smaller just so I can get them done faster. But I don't like building small maps. I kind of like my bigger 4v4 maps. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're not going to be building any of the maps already in Splitgate 2 in Splitgate 2. No. Once Splitgate 2 comes, we're doing maps that aren't in Splitgate 2 or our own maps that we had already made in Splitgate 1 and porting them into Splitgate 2. That's kind of the whole goal. Oh, I'm still on that movement. Darn movement. Aircraft. I mean, we could make that into a map. Honestly, an aircraft carrier could make a fun map. There we go. I need to bring the top down just a tad. Boom. That is fair. I wonder if they're gonna let us edit the dev maps like they did in Splitgate 1. That is something I'm curious about. Yeah, but we don't know yet. Like, we haven't heard much. Like, they haven't really... honestly, they've been doing a good job of keeping stuff to their chest until they make their releases. There was a statement in fairness, so we will not be able to load the official maps in based on this statement. When was that statement made? There's a good chance they could have changed their minds, but honestly, I could see that being something they add in later. They might just want to wait before they do that. But I could also, like, I like having that though, because especially for people who aren't as experienced in map making, it kind of helps them. Just my own thoughts, though. Oh, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Oh, sorry, Valkyrie. I got a couple people over on my Twitch. By the way, anyone watching on Twitch, I do have a YouTube channel where I post videos. Mainly, I want this to be my build channel where I post edited videos of these live streams for people to kind of consume it in a little bit of an easier form. But I also have been doing news videos, just keeping people up to date on like what's going on in Splitgate, and just we also do a podcast with the Splitgate architects. I don't know when our next one's gonna be, but I tried to take some clips from that because it's like a full 3.5 hour podcast. I can get a couple 30-minute clips out of that, and it makes for good content. So yeah, if anyone on my Twitch wants to go over to my YouTube and give me a subscribe and check out some of my videos, that would be awesome. I don't know what is this block? Oh, it's this block. Okay, lol. Make this a little smaller, I guess. Wait, where is this one too? Okay, over here, over here. Make this a little shorter, I guess. Can I do it one more, maybe? No, it's got to be 2. Movement, get rid of the Z fighting. My movement back up to 50. Okay. Alright, I made it. What up, Valkyrie? If you haven't already, follow my Twitch. You also, my YouTube lags more than my Twitch does for my live streams, so it's normally better to catch me on my Twitch for my live streams. Although, if you ever don't catch my live streams, watch it on my YouTube. I'm kind of gonna go around and fix some of my walls now. I got the basic form of the basement done. I think I'm gonna save the rest of that for my next build stream, though. I'm just getting a little tired. I don't want to take the time to mess with all that today. I don't know if we're doing a super customs this weekend or not. I'm gonna try and convince Stoma to help me do an announcement and everything, even if I have to be the one that hosts it. I'm fine with that. But I would like to try and get people together for a super customs. Super customs. Yeah, we don't know if we're doing it this week or not, but I hope we do. Yeah, I mean, even if we only get a handful of people, it'd be nice to do something. We're probably not going to be playing Splitgate 1 anymore once the beta drops. Unless it's for like some special event. That's what I'm saying. Like, I understand he's burnt out, and if he doesn't want to, that's fine. Like, I'm not saying he has to be there or he has to do anything. And even if it's more of a low-key thing where we don't do all the graphics like we did in the past weeks, just make an announcement on the Discord server saying that we're doing it, and I'll have the map codes ready. I'll have the maps ready, and we can just do something a little bit smaller, low-key. exactly. Like, we're not really making too many fancy maps right now. We have a million different game modes that we can play. In fact, I'm gonna finish up my floor is lava pretty soon here. And that would be nice to be able to test out before Splitgate 2 comes. See if it's even, like, viable. Honestly, if you guys are interested, before I end stream today, I can give you guys a quick sneak peek. I was gonna premiere it in a video I'm gonna be editing together soon, just talking about the updates coming to the beta. And now that we finally have a day for the beta, it kind of gonna make that video a little bit better. Just gotta, I think I'm gonna record a quick voice line for that in this live stream when we go to the floor is lava. Just hell yeah. Arena A17, bro. Oh, I just want Splitgate 2 so bad. Just want to be talking about the maps we're going to be making and playing in that. Beautiful. Look how beautiful that actually does look. Splitgate gods, give it to us, right? Early release it! Early release it! No, honestly, that was really cool of Jules coming. Oh, soon, haha, soon. I was just gonna say, Jules, I didn't know if you're still here. We don't want to rush you, but at the same time, we have been waiting for a couple years now. We do kind of want it. Like, part of me still wishes that they just lied to us a couple years ago and said they're still working on Splitgate 1 and let us get all mad about the lack of updates. But I understand why they did what they did. It makes sense. Like, I understand. Dude, that... Oh, the trailer you guys just released today was so hype. It was such a short trailer. It was just so hype, though. Right. I honestly feel like a lot of the gaming community is sleeping on Splitgate. Splitgate's going to be such a good game once it comes out. I keep saying the only thing it's really missing at this point is just a story mode. You give it a good story mode, dude, Splitgate's going to be just untouchable. And even if it's just like a PvP, like firefight mode, that would be so much fun. I've talked about that with, I forgot who it was I talked about that with. It was either Bam or someone else. that. I have to bring this up 1, 2. Yeah, that was you, Bam. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know we don't need it. Like, you could get away without having it, but it's that little extra, that extra little flavoring on top that puts your game in like over the top into that AAA like space. Like that's all Splitgate really is missing, and not even missing. It's just the only thing left to really add. But then again, like you got the whole problem that um the bots are just ooh, I'm gonna have to fix that. It's hard to really code good bots with the portal mechanics. I could be wrong. They might have been able to fix it, but I would be interested to see what they do with that. Oh, melodramatic fool. Scale. All at once. Yeah, okay, so 6. Boom, and then I just have to take this. Why does that look so bad? I mean, if I just do this, make it a full 1, it actually looks better then. And then I take it like this. I'm gonna have to rotate it. No, rotation, not scaling. Scaling comes next. Is it gonna rotate the way? Yep. Okay. Low dramatic fools. Okay, I think after this, I'm just gonna have to call it on Eden for tonight, but I did say I was gonna give you guys a sneak peek of my floor is lava mode. So if you guys want to stick around for that, we still got that to check out before we end the stream. And then I'm probably also, before I end the stream, I'm going to try and do something I have never done before. And I'm going to try and raid out to whoever's live. Show some love to another community member. Okay, yeah. This part I'll work on in next video. We're going to actually focus on getting the basement actually done right. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to move this like this around. I'm gonna have to fix this a bit. This whole part still has to be gone through and fixed. So yeah, that's gonna be all for our next build stream. We're gonna try and get one in soon. Hope maybe another one this week. It depends on what happens with super customs. If we get super customs going, I might not do another build stream, but if there is no super customs, I'm going to bring another build stream. Because I do want to get this done before Splitgate 2 drops. Because then, you know, we're never going to play this map again. Let's save it so I don't lose my progress. And yeah, we're going to go look at the floor is lava. So we got the map. And then I also, you know, let's go to the custom games for this. If anyone in chat wants to join too, I haven't actually been able to test it with anyone else. So if you're wanting to join in for a quick match of it, we can see how it works. I'll even name it floor is lava. We'll do a private server and we're gonna name it test, no capitals. East create. I'm gonna type the password in chat just so people can see it. That is the password. It's creating right now, so honestly, thank you everyone for who came in to stream. This has been probably one of my favorite streams I've done so far, like a personal favorite. Not the most eventful, but just a fun one. There's core, hell yeah. Where is it? I think I already passed it. Hey, there it is. Floor is lava. Go, go, Power Rangers. It's a split ball mode. And we got Bam. But I don't think we're going to get anyone else, so it should be good enough for a quick test, too. Plus, this should give me some footage I need to finish up the video I'm doing. Yeah. Let's get to it. Basically, whenever you guys are on the rocks, there's going to be a kill timer. So, I'm trying to incentivize you guys to kind of stay in the air. Oh, God. Yeah, the original idea was you're supposed to have infinite jetpacks, but I wasn't able to do that. So instead, I just made it so it was heavy gravity, gave you as much jetpack as I could, and gave you spots that you could land, but only temporarily to incentivize you to keep moving you around. Ooh, what was that? I didn't see what you said. It went away too fast. 1 second. Maybe you should also work with some normal platforms that are inside of these rocks. Yeah, honestly, I was thinking the same thing too. I need to work on the platforming a little bit more with the map. I did kind of just slap the map together. Give me that. This is mine now. No, I killed myself. Like, I feel like there's definitely potential here. Honestly, that's probably a good idea. I did the rocks more for the aesthetic of it, because, like, the idea is you'd be, like, in a volcano. But no, you're probably right. I probably should just use, like, a normal platform and stuff, and actually work on the platforming just a little bit more. Oh, I killed myself. No, no. Oh, I can't get off the rocks right now. God damn. Yeah, I think it would be easier then to kind of place these soft kills that I do have. Because it was really hard to place these with all the rocks and stuff. I also wish I could have the jetpack regenerate just a little bit faster. Just a little bit faster. A lifesteal mode, yes! That would be so much fun, bro. Ha 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 ha. No, no, this is mine. Damn it. Yeah, no, I definitely see the potential too, and like you said, I just don't think this map is quite right. The cliffs aren't the right choice. Ah. Ah. Yes! I got my kill, that's all that matters. No, leave me alone, leave me alone! Damn. Honestly, I could probably, with using the regular objects, I could make this into a more competitive mode too, I think. Oh no, no! Aha! I got you. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I'll have to work on that then. But honestly, I'm surprised no one thought of this game mode before. I got this from some random person who commented in the official Splitgate server. He was like, you should add this to Splitgate 2. I read it. I'm like, I could probably do that in Splitgate 1. And this is what I made. No, bad. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it on that, guys. Gonna end the stream there. That was The Floor is Lava. Um, I think, like Stoma has pointed out, the map needs a little bit more work. I think just using some regular objects would make it feel just a little bit better. I don't know when I'll be able to get to doing that though, but hey, that's The Floor is Lava. I'm definitely going to be adding it to Splitgate 2 as soon as I can. I'm not sure where they are with all their zones and stuff. We'll see. We'll see. But besides that, y'all have a great night, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.